They got this right now was a situation in Brooklyn that happened on Church Avenue. So, my old hood. A young youth, 16 years old, hanging out with his friends. He said he had a gun, which he did not. That's a whole planet story, but how they look at it, he's still saying he had a gun, but he didn't. We all know the little boy didn't have a gun, so fuck them.
How you doing? My name is Joseph Mealy. I'm 24 years old. My birthday just passed. 24 years old. I'm Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, New York. And shout out to family, cousin, and friends. Y'all know who you are. Let's not get into that.
What's up? So
my name is Leonard, 22 years old, live in Brooklyn.
What's up, y'all? What up, LA? Thanks a lot for having me.
What's up?
This is Script Shepherd. You know, we write the checks that Jamal Harris. This is Script Shepherd right now, having a conversation about police and the cops. Might not sound like a difference, but I'll tell you my opinion on that. So, I'm ready when you are, brother.
Alright, man. Hey, Script Shepherd, can you tell the world where you're from?
I was born in Montreal, Canada, raised in Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy. Been here longer than I like to count, you know, but it's all great.
Alright, cool. And how old are you, sir?
28.
Cool. Alright, we're gonna start with question number 1. What do you think about cops?
I don't really like cops too much. Cause I don't really like cops too much. I don't like to think about them. When I think about them, I don't think nice stuff is too much.
Alright.
What I think about cops? I feel pretty neutral towards cops. I don't really feel a certain type of way. I just feel like, you know, some cops make bad decisions. Some cops choose to just be an annoyance. But, I mean, we live in the hood. There's people that do shit in the hood, so, you know, kind of a victim of Peter Pace or Paul kind of thing.
Cops, how they getting looked at right now, we really fucking don't need them. So I don't even give a fuck about a cop.
Okay. Joseph, what do you think about cops?
Don't really think much about them. They're like insects. You just walk right past them.
What do you think about cop killers?
I don't really think about cop killers much anyway. Do you think about people that step on insects?
Oh, cop killers.
I don't like those too much either. Cop killers, I don't think killing the cop is right because the cop is not a cool thing most of the time. Cop killers usually get caught. That's what I think about them.
The cop killers, y'all niggas on my side.
Cop killers.
Some policemen got it all twisted.
I think people should kill cops. I think nobody should be granted that kind of power. You know, nobody's better than anyone else, so nobody should be killing anybody else. Honestly, in my opinion, nobody should be a killer. I don't think cops should kill.
Would you be a cop?
No. That's a big ass no.
Nah, I don't see that.
I couldn't be no cop, man. I couldn't do that because the main reason you putting your life on the line for people you don't know. Who knows? Say you freeze up one day, you're supposed to take a bullet for somebody or something like that, and you decide, you know, you're gonna be selfish. And I mean, that's a human trait. That's something that's in all of us. You know, you're not willing to die. You're not willing to jump in front of no bullet. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's not my lifestyle.
Honestly, I thought about it, but I can't be a cop. Depends. I can go to the army. I can't be a cop though. It's pointless.
Yo, damn, y'all niggas is mad loud. We trying to shoot a documentary in here, yo.
Call the cops on y'all, nigga. They call the cops on them.
Okay. In policing, do you believe that race matters? In policing, do you believe race matters? In policing, do you believe that race matters? In policing, do you believe that race matters?
In some case, yes.
I don't think so much that race matters. I don't think race matters because I mean, you look at police in certain areas.
In some cases, don't. But
Actually, you know what? Let me take that back. I do think race matters. I think that from being black and from my experience with running into cops, I mean, I'm not gonna say I've been arrested or some shit like that, but from my experience from running in with cops, I know that it was. I could say it was because of race, but I'm not gonna say it's because just of the fact only that I'm black. I mean, black people have a certain reputation, and it's been brainwashed once again into the minds of cops. So it's like they start to look at our race a certain way and start, you know what I mean? They give the black race negative connotations due to things that they've heard in the past and things that we've slowly been coerced into doing as a race in the hood to get by. So now that we got to get by, we got to do certain things, they look at us a certain way, and everybody starts to just slowly pay for everybody else's mistakes.
matter of fact, let's do a ratio. 99% is racist. No, 90% is racist. The other 10, nah. That's how I look at the policemen.
In policing, do you believe that race matters?
Yeah, it does. People can always say it doesn't, but it does. They treat different races differently. Asian, black, everybody gets treated differently.
Yes, I believe it does. I believe it plays an unfair part in their judgment or prejudgment of people that they run across. So yeah, I think that does unfortunately play a part.
Why do cops go unpunished for murder of the innocent?
Not enough people watch the news or read the current events or anything like that. So when somebody gets murdered innocently, unwrong, people just pay it no mind because most people don't know. I'm one of them.
Why do cops go unpunished for murder of the innocent?
Pretty much same thing. You're innocent till proven guilty, but if they kill you and say you're guilty, you can't prove you're innocent. So that's how they get away. All they gotta do is say something. So there's a lot of loopholes to that stuff.
What makes a cop killing unpunishable, in your opinion?
Their license to kill by being a cop, and depends on who they kill. Because if they kill a man with a do-rag on his way to the store, he might be looked at like he did the society a favor. But if you killed the dude on his way to NYU, then he'll be punished. So, even though the guy from NYU might have credit card scans and the guy going to the store might be going for his grandma. So that's where that race thing plays in. So I think if the right cop kills the right person, they might get away. The right cop killed the wrong person, then it's a problem. We in society where we automatically judge as the wrong people. So yeah, that's why I think they get away with it.
Young boys getting popped for no reason. Nigga didn't even have a gun on him.
If you could say anything to the police, what would you say?
Oh, some of y'all niggas are dicks.
If you could say anything to the police, what would you say?
Can you get out of my way? just joking.
If you could say anything to the police, what would you say?
To the police, I tell the police have a good day and do your job.
I tell them don't let the power go to their head. That's probably what I tell them.
Can you tell us a story about a time you have ever had with the police, good or bad? Your choice.
I'm gonna deal with a dichotomy. Can I tell you 2 incidents?
Well, I thought a dichotomy was contradicting parallels.
Basically.
Sure.
So the good one was, I'll say the bad news first. My brother was, he was stabbed and he passed away. And me being racially profiled and black and not wanting to adhere to what the cops were telling me to do, which was get on the wall, I was jumped by 7, 8 cops, pepper sprayed, handcuffed, all that, even though my brother was the victim, just because I wouldn't get on the wall when they told me to. That was a bad experience with the cops. A good experience I had with cops. On the other side is that I had a you know, a substantial amount of marijuana on me. I think it was about a quarter of an ounce. And the cop knew that I had it, and he caught me. But I just was like a gentleman about it. I told him, I said, yo, you can lock me up, but I'm not going to hurt nobody. I'm a musician. I'm going to go in the house, smoke this, or you're going to take it away and I'm going to come out and get some more. But I'm no criminal. And the cop actually gave me my weed back, said I had no weapons, seen I had no warrants, and let me go home with my weed. So that was an awesome experience with a police officer. And the other one was a terrible experience with some cops. So that's why, you know, those are my experiences with police, a few of them.
What is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of a cop?
Pig. Nah.
What is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of the police?
Asshole. Most of my assholes. Right? Yeah.
Do you know what stop and frisk is?
No, I really don't. I don't. I know that's something they not supposed to do, to stop and frisk anybody randomly, but like I said, I don't read current events. I don't step on that shit. Those are video.
Have you ever been a victim of stop and frisk?
Nah. Obviously, if I don't know what it is.
Can you tell us a story about a time you have ever had with the police, good or bad? Your choice, sir.
Yeah, so I can tell you a time when I was, what, 8. Broke inside of my school building and stole my Game Boy back. Cops caught me. Fucking assholes. Then they gonna try to bring us in over some dumb little shit like that. You know what? That's why I hate cops. Then again, damn. Yeah, just leave it at that. Just cops down. Who cares? Don't need it. Next question. That's it.
If you had a gun, would you kill a cop?
I wouldn't kill nobody, man. That's not me. I don't got that. I don't have that right.
Do you believe murder is murder?
Well, I believe murder is murder. Murder is murder. I mean, I guess there's like a real small margin of what can justify killing somebody and not calling that murder. Like, but to me, I mean, for the most part, all the killings that I've seen, that's murder.
If you had a gun, would you kill a cop?
No. By no means. I would not kill a cop if I had a gun. I would not kill by any means, but I would protect myself by all means. So you can get what you want from that.
Do you believe murder is murder?
Yeah, hell yeah, murder is murder.
If your life poke till I crack it or slam y'all. Ever touch my mama, I'ma kill ya. Ever touch my sister, I'ma drill ya. Ever touch me, it's a fight, y'all. Pull a gun on me, I'ma shoot first. Tell a story to the judge like whose funeral who's worse. He's in the dirt. The only thing that matters to me is that I'm safe and alive. First chance that I get, I'm blasting a pig in the eye with a 35, guys.
You know, so all murder is not murder. Sometimes it's just, you know, messed up. I don't think murder's never right, but, you know, it happens.
Yeah. I watch a lot of ID channel. Trust me, murder is murder no matter which way it is, who it is.
If you had a gun, would you kill a cop?
Nah. It's too much energy. I'd probably just shoot in the air and run away.
Cops go unpunished for the murders of the innocent because if a cop makes a mistake, then the city is going to back them up. I mean, they may get a slap on the wrist, but the city, for the most part, is going to back them up because the city doesn't want to look like they don't have things under control. So if a cop kills somebody and that killing is not a justified killing, not a justified murder, then the cop is going to get away with it just because the city doesn't want to look bad. They don't want to look, they don't have things under control. They want to make sure that they want to give it the appearance that the cops if they did have some kind of hidden agenda that they didn't, they want to just make it seem as if everything is just like neatly, like everything is neatly controlled, everything is handled. So it's not so much that they probably, I wouldn't say that they don't think the cops did something wrong, but they can't handle the repercussions of the people knowing that the city has made some mistakes in hiring certain police officers.
What makes a cop's killing unpunishable, in your opinion?
Man, what's real? The cops that's killing.
Yeah, hey, bro, speak louder so you can overpower their voice.
The cops that's killing them, that's causing all the murders and stuff,
Yeah.
not getting sentenced.
Yeah, these dudes in the background, fuck their voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to hear your voice in the documentary.
All right. Well, this is how I look at it. If a cop is killing unnecessary,
Yeah,
that nigga need to get punished.
we hear you.
That brother need to get punished. Well, this is what I call black cops that does that. I call them an ignorant nigga. Me on the other hand, I'm a black male. They ain't black males when they ain't in a uniform. Now a white cop, I don't even know what to say to them. Them dudes is killed for no reason and get away with it. And the question is that you asked me, yes, them dudes should get sentenced for doing all the murder they've been doing. And I don't see there's no even second thought about that. Murder is murder, boy. Like I said the last question, man. Murder is murder. That's how I look at it. If you take a man's life, you better take that time with it. That's how I look at it.
What should happen to the cops who overstep cop boundaries?
I feel like they should just automatically be kicked off the force. If you overstep a boundary as a police officer, then you shouldn't be a police officer. If you work at 7-Eleven and you stealing hot dogs, you ain't gonna work at 7-Eleven no more. So I mean, it makes no sense. It's work the same way.
What is a cop boundary?
Cop boundary, accepting bribes. Stealing, murdering without any justified means. There's a whole long list of things that that's overstepping the cop boundary. Invasion of privacy, all those things, man.
What should happen to cops who overstep a cop boundary?
First of all, they don't even have boundaries. Because if they did, half the shit that goes down wouldn't be happening. That's the problem. They need a stricter set of boundaries. That's what I believe.
What is a cop boundary?
That's funny. I don't know. As far as the only thing I know that they think they can get away with anything except for murder. But they still get away with that, so how about zero? No boundary?
They plant drugs, weed, all even guns, anything to plant on a certain body, a certain innocent person, they're gonna plant it on. I've seen a lot of people get down from that.
If you were a cop, would you be the same or different? Explain why.
If I was a cop, I'd be different.
If I was a cop, what you call it? More of a people person. Like do stuff for the community. If the old lady up the block need help with groceries, I'm taking my time, put that lady in the crib for nothing to happen in my neighborhood, in the 5-block radius I have.
If I was a cop, I'd probably be an asshole if I was a cop. Because cops are pretty much... police officer, if I would be a good police officer, if I was a cop, I'd be a fucking cop. Cops are like the assholes of the police force. You got police officers, and you got cops. If I was a cop, I probably wouldn't even be here doing this interview right now. You probably talking about me doing some bullshit. So, yeah.
If you were a cop, would you be the same or different? Explain why.
If I was a cop, I probably would be different. I probably would be, just for the simple fact that, I mean, when you're a cop, every day you gotta deal with the same type of bullshit, the same type of people. You know, you already disliked, you already hated, you already viewed a certain type of way as a cop. Then you give them authority, you give them power. So all those are the things that corrupt people. You know, like if every day you see a certain type of person doing something illegal, it's gonna slowly start becoming better in your mind that person is a certain type of way. I mean, that's one of the main reasons I don't want to be a cop, because, you know, I'm not trying to have my mind screwed up. They deal with stuff that I'm not trying to deal with on a daily basis, and then their brain just starts to become warped. Like their thought process starts to become fucked up. So that's what I don't know. That's what I see.
What does the word police mean?
I don't know. I had something clever for this one. Police? Nah. Really much means nothing. Just means somebody with authority to me. At least they think they have authority. Next question.
What makes a cop's killing unpunishable, in your opinion?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. They get away with murder all the time. It's nothing new. But then again, sometimes they don't. Yeah, certain cases that just fly under the radar. That's what I think.
What does the word police mean?
Means? Isn't it supposed to be like? Actually, I really don't even know, because I don't really pay attention to them policemen. But a police supposed to be provide and protect the community, isn't it? Like, don't y'all get jobs for doing that shit? But some people take it under, even the black cops, us black African American cops that's out here. They take it to advantage, use them. They even do the stop and frisk shit. But leave that shit off. I don't give a fuck about the police, as long as they take care of the community. We got jobs. I just need to. I don't even know why y'all niggas get hired. How y'all niggas get hired? Like, some of y'all niggas take the whole shit to a different state.
Can you say peace to the world?
Peace to the world, man. This world is made of love and peace. I forgot how to do this. I don't know.
Alright, my brother. Can you say peace to the world?
Peace to the world. All y'all black people stand up. White people stand up. We're all victims at the end of the day when it comes to them cop eyes. And it's like they gonna try to take us out anyway. But we gotta give them a hard time to take us out. And if you up to the fight, join the team. That's how I'm gonna end it right there. When I think about cop, they about to volley.
First thing to come to your mind.
Volley. That's the first thing coming to my mind. Why? You ask? Because when you in the hood, the gutter, when it ain't safe at, cops come around, what you think? Oh, they gonna do the racism shit, or they just gonna violate your rights.
Hey man, can you say peace to the world?
Hey, I love you. Peace to the world. Peace to the world.
Peace, Fred.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
USA Cop documentary. Take 2. 3, 2, 1, action.
What's up, y'all?
Man, come.
Sorry to interrupt y'all. There's another black man with no warrants, but he might be, profiled by a cop. The way he look, this man is cleaner than a motherfucking baby's whistle. You can take that out.
Gotta shave this up.
Talk about the record.